With Mr. Praneeth, I want to go across to our second student as well. Nadia is now joining me. Nadia, you're also an 8th standard student in a Delhi school, in a private school in Delhi. My question to you would be, I'm sure by now you're used to the online education, online examination. Are you ready to move offline, or would you want to stay at home and want to be now getting your studies via the computer screen?
Yes, I definitely miss my classmates, but we also like the online education mode better. So will we have the online education option open?
All right, Praneeth Mongli now is back with us. Like you're listening to these children, again, this girl, Nadia, is saying that she'll in fact prefer the online education if that is an option, at least to begin with. Do you think that could help? That as a hybrid model that Dr. Baga is also telling us, start with that option, and once the parents and children are convinced, they can then move perhaps to the classroom.
I agree with what Nadia has said, and that is the wish of a large number of students. So the hybrid model is the right way forward, where there is freedom of choice for those students who are keen to come to campus following the social distance norms. At the same time, those who would wish to wait either because of personal circumstances at home or for any other extenuating factors, then they should have uninterrupted learning where they can continue to learn at home. So we are definitely going to have the hybrid model to start off with, and I know that is the majority view of a lot of the private schools as well, that is a logical starting point.
And if you would like to complete your first point as well, what according to you, as many teachers and principals must be watching you and listening to you right now, what are you suggesting to them, what your schools are doing and they perhaps can emulate as well?
Sure. So I think the two most important steps, I think these are points that Dr. Bagai have made and many other experts have made, including the government policy. Ensuring vaccination of not just the school staff, but encouraging parents and grandparents who might be staying at home, in case there is any vaccine hesitancy over there, to get vaccinated on priority. The equally important second step, which I'm aware that the US is doing now in a number of school districts, is making easily available access to saliva-based tests very often on the school campus, so they can rapidly give results, because when there is COVID spreading in the community, containment, tracking, and making sure that the biobubbles are not breached is going to be very important. So nasal swabs are difficult. Saliva swabs are an easier way to go, and the government it's working with the government, working with the private sector. So these are easily available at school as well as other places. So the testing and tracking becomes easier.
Okay, so these are some of the points that you've mentioned, but I want